Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Simulator 2015 on Thornton Farm. So we got this field all finished with our Caterpillar D4E, just so you guys can see. Caterpillar D4E. We've parked it up, so the machine is just over the pintle hitch, actually. A little too far by the looks of it. So the trailer can't get stolen. Of course we had a little accident, apparently the hard worker bumped into it. But I believe we got most of the chop straw done. We've got a new field to get cracking in, and we'll break this up probably later on today. What's on the game plan for the day? Well, I think we are finished in field 36, where we'll be ploughing that and getting the machinery out of that. We may start doing a bit of round baling just so it's not so laborious. And as for field 11, we need to get a tractor in there working it and knocking that back, I think. So, busy day for groundwork. And welcome to C-130. And it looks like we are most definitely done on this field, so we're just taking a quick run over. C-130 again. Must be flying in convoy. Military exercise going on. Anyone that lives around this area always knows there's something going on. So, this field got us 35, what am I on about, 65% tank full. Canola. It should sell at a reasonable price. We'll probably be going off to sell some stuff. I'm actually keeping my sort of eye out for a truck for this game save. What I'm kind of looking for is maybe an older style truck. There is one that I've seen on Mod Hoster that I'm not sure if it's something that I'll really care for per se. But we may give that a go, just to transport the grain around and all that good stuff. Thought I could hear the train, but no, it's just the 75 there. And we'll probably have a decent convoy when we go back to the farm. We'll go back down this way. Or we may actually cut down this track here. Where does that track lead us? No, we're not going to go that way. We'll go the other way. The way we've come into the field, I think. Be the most sensiblest way. Mainly because... well, this time, because I believe harvest is over. Come on, fold up. Thank you. And that. Yeah, mainly because the roads are just slightly bigger, easier to transport down. We're not going to get caught up on the banking. Banking is nice, but it's a pain to navigate with this combine. You get stuck on there kind of easily. Right, lower the header down. That should be that. Keep that close. Hopefully we'll lock that down. And that should be that locked. Shut the door, because this was probably going to be our lead vehicle. Well, it was started. Just do the old shuffle to make sure it is locked. Yep, it is. Good stuff. And the gate. So we'll probably have this machine followed by the combine. Or actually, no, you know what? Let's do the combine, then the header trailer, then the 85. This guy. Because the combine's the one that really causes most of the issues, so if we can get through the fields, or the roads, should I say, in that, then we should be all set. Get that all nicely lined up. Field 11, yeah, it's going to take some work. That may be may be done by the time that this video is seen. No, you don't. Or are you going to be okay? No, you're not. What is it to do the... what is it for the offset? I've forgotten what key it is. We may end up having to drive this tractor. because I've completely forgotten what the key for the offset is. That is irritating. Oh well, not going to stand around doing that, looking at that too much. And then we're going to be driving this. That's going to bug me now. Be a nice little convoy though, for sure. It will look very nice indeed. So back that up. I've never seen that filter down there. I'm guessing it's an oil filter of some sort. Fuel filter, maybe. Control F. What is the offside? Ah, there we go. WSD. I knew it said somewhere. Just need to put it back to like 1520. Alright, we'll shut the door. Did that just do it okay? Seriously? Oh wow. Guess it did. Interesting. And then we'll jump back into the Lexion. Takes a little while to get this all lined up. Didn't mean to do that. Beacons are all on. Cool. Let's rock and roll. So this is really the only machine that's going to cause fuss, really, when it comes down to it. If that thing gets out okay, then it's struggled admittedly. We'll keep an eye on that just in case we need to do a rescue mission. We'll leave the gates open. We're only going to be a short while. Yep, cool. Need to wait for a good wide patch in traffic. The 85 needs a lot of room to turn. We've got nothing coming in. No, now's the best time actually. We've got one tractor made it. Two tractor make it. Cool. I thought I'll record this. Kind of interesting, I guess. Following the convoy home. And I believe it's this turn here we want, is it? Yep, it is. So once we get down this road, I think I'll knock it off. And why have we still got that on? Sweet, that doesn't switch off with the combine. Hopefully there's nothing coming. Should be plenty of room to turn there. Definitely like the fact and appreciate the fact David did leave a lot of room there for machinery to catch the grass. Cool. So once you see us, we'll be back at the farm, I guess. Alright, back at the farm. We've got the follow me off so we can navigate this stuff ourselves. We can do it, but I just prefer to do it myself. Less scrubs and all that good stuff. Give it a wash, blow it out for the off-season. Actually, no. We're not quite the off-season. We have one more field. We almost forgot about you. Wow, we almost did actually. That's crazy. So we've got that field there to do. Just jump out here. Field 11, we've also got straw down in that too, so we may bail that field up. I'm not sure yet. Probably just do square bales in that, so we can just motor along and pick them up and sell them. We don't need any straw bales per se, honestly. We may keep a couple. Whoa, what's the... Oh, interesting, the overhang. I should have cut it in more. I was about to say, what gives? so I guess this thing's about to get real muddy unless we can cut around. So I'd rather not go through mud, to be completely honest with you. It will ruin the brand new wax job, man. What's going to be the easiest way to get into this field? I think we're going to have to go on an angle. Now, for testing purposes, this didn't have any collision. I want to see if it does now. Yep, cool. He saw. Nice one, David. Alrighty. We should be good to go. Yeah, at one point none of these had collision. They quite clearly do now. Cool. Actually, yeah. We can hop over. Really don't want to walk around in the mud. What is this, barley? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, I didn't realise. I've completely forgot about that field. Completely forgot about it. This, mind you, is going to now get filthy because we are going to go right through the mud on this. Oh, yeah. Proper job. It'd be nice to see if we have... Now, is it going to pick... I think it's going to pick the trailer back up. It'd be nice if we see sort of mud like that's in the stock 17 game. Why do I say that? Mainly so... if it's rained a lot, I think the weather... I'd love to see weather play a massive part in... if you're going to get a good harvest or not. Because right now, that doesn't mean squat. Face it, farm sim's like the most picturesque farming area. Always sunny. So it'd be nice to see the game where weather does play a big part in it. We can get rain showers in such a way where it can hurt your crop, and the crop may... some parts of the crop may just vanish, or... well, not necessarily vanish, but... they flatten out, be withered, or I don't know how they could do it. But that'd be kind of neat. Let me know what you guys think on that one. Alright, I need to set this back up. Probably gonna do this in Windows 2, but we're not gonna actually. Oh, it's rye. Wow, I was wrong big time. We'll put the straw down, but we won't actually use it for anything. We'll just plough that under effectively. Why I do that instead of just blowing the straw out everywhere as normal chaff? Because I'm a strong believer, like I've been saying previously, last episode, is job straw does kind of hinder FPS sometimes. So that's the reason I'm doing it like this. Maybe unrealistic, I know, but it's a game at the end of the day, and you got to play to your system. So hopefully this will get us some money. We don't have much rye, that is for sure, in storage. Definitely the dirty skin on this combine looks actually pretty darn sharp. What we'll do is we'll do a couple of headlands or so, maybe not even on this. And we'll let Auto Combine do its magic. I do prefer doing the headlands myself. I know we've had a lot of harvesting recently, but I like doing definitely like doing the headlands myself, just because it's not going to screw up as much, I find. It's got a nicer line to follow instead of it following this outer line of the field. That's what I found anyway. And this is a fairly small field too in the great scheme of things. Definitely enjoying using this combine. I got this combine predominantly for a change. I like the older combines. Admittedly, I didn't realise there was any other class combines out, although I never really looked too much. Definitely more common around my area, I think, is the older style stuff than the latest and greatest. Probably you could argue this combine's a little too big for this map. Although I think, to be honest, the header and everything's getting around no problem into the field, so I don't know. A little bit of texture flickering down there, not seen that before. Must be the dirt texture, I think. Should be able to sneak around there, yep. Very nice. Yeah, won't be much to harvest. Wow, we're almost full too. So we're going to need to jump into the 85, bring that over. Luckily the barn's just around the corner to empty. So we'll probably go ahead and go fetch that now, see if we can get a ride over there quick. Alright, we'll spool this down, lower the header, and rock ourselves to sleep apparently. Well, I completely forgot we had our buddy bring it down, so we've got the tractor down with us. Not that barn, this barn I believe. I'm going to actually start trying to use these. I'm not a fan of the clipping, and I'm going to give them a go. More than anything, of course, I'm aware I need to open the doors. Just in case people are saying, hey, you got to open the doors. I know, I know. And judging by the sign, the canola should be over this side. That it is. Different texture altogether. Interesting. What's that? Kind of a brownie texture. It's interesting how much different it is. And that's corn. Actually, that's... if that is corn, that's a real nice texture. Very nice texture indeed, actually. What is it? Yeah, it is corn. Wow. That's a... I like it when they actually look that small, that grain, because it's realistic. The grain isn't going to look, well, let's face it, let's zoom in here, like the size of ball bearings, or marbles, should I say. Whoa. And that was that. Go wide here so we can get down through this side of the farm. And as I'm here, quickly what I shall do, park and brake, is go open the doors here, as we're going to be needing that. I think rye is actually, yeah, we've not got any rye at all, and that would have been that spot in yesterday's video, just here I believe. Actually a real tiny spot, considering the rest of the size. Presume there's going to be where the rye is anyway, in that little corner. We shall let's see on that one. Luckily we can skip all the mud puddle completely, don't want to get the tractor too caked. Although it's fun going mud in it once in a while. Don't want it getting caught up in the trailer where the grain is. Alright, out of this. And into this. I think it was rocking when the header's up. I think it's to do with the ground response, not ground response, the dirt and terrain mod. I think that's causing that. Not overly too sure. Just thinking, do we go around again? No need for 3 headland passes, it's just no need at all. Thinking maybe one more. We started this one, so we might as well continue. Let's spool that up. Cut that into the field and we should be off to the races. Hey guys, sorry about the such abrupt change of pace here. Whoa, something came up, I had to stop recording quickly, and we're going to continue. There's going to be like a two-parter, I can't really remember what I was talking about unfortunately, but that type of stuff happens. So what we're going to do is we're going to carry on the headrow here, or the headland, then we'll go ahead and just go straight up and down at that point. The field's going to be pretty much eaten up and done. Not sure if I'm going to go top to bottom or side to side, really not too sure. Here they are moving around. I'm not sure why that's on a separate control. Strange. Combine is definitely very, very dirty after going through that mud puddle. Kind of glad I don't need to go through it too much. Really, it's only to get to the grass field and the cows over there, and if we're going to do any slurry at some point. Now, of course, I do want to do at some point. It's definitely fun to do. May even do that with the potato. Actually, I was going to say we may do that with the potatoes, but I don't think we'd have enough. So at some point we may. Who knows? We'll get a machine maybe towards the back end of me doing this. Get a machine up there doing... I'm guessing we're going straight up and down. That would have been the headland here. And I've actually wanted to go across, but never mind. Up and down it is. Could always just sell the bales in here for straw, I guess. May well do that actually. Just do a load of square bales up, run them in. Doesn't take too long to pick them up, sell them. Make some more money. Now this is going to shock a lot of you, and it's definitely in testing. I was screwing around with a mod from Modhoster, like this tracked logging. Yep, you heard me correct. Forestry logging kind of thing. It's a real thing looking at it. They've got some interesting machines in Russia. And he's using it to like skid a log around. I dropped a tree down in my test map, and to my surprise it actually kept hold of it and handled it very, very well. The last time I did any logging was a long, long time ago admittedly, and I just kind of like said I'm done, I quit, I've had enough. The forestry side of stuff, but yeah, like I said, to my surprise, they actually handled really well. I think I said this in yesterday's video, can't remember, but I've been tempted to do and get the apple mod, I think it's called, the apple mod. Basically you can have an orchard. I think this map, some of the fields, some of the areas would look beautiful for having that kind of side of things. As long as you don't make crap tons of money from it, I think it'd be pretty cool. It's definitely a feature, a mod that I've never used before. Someone comes on TeamSpeak pretty frequently, Raven, that I believe he's had dealings with that mod in the past and knows it quite well. So if any of you also have had any experience with that, let me know in the comments. Some good spots, more good things to get for that mod. That'll help me along the way. I have the ROS trailers or whatever they're called, so I can have the pallets. I'll be using, maybe even using them for the washable potatoes. Comes with like a little truck, or I can just use the trailer. Do we need to empty? Yeah, we'll try and push it down. We may get down this row. Doesn't take us long. This field probably what? In game time, maybe half an hour. Maybe getting close to more. So now, oh, we're gonna get down this row. Yep. to harvest this field. Not long at all. It's a very small field. And funny enough, as soon as I've done this recording, I'm going to be live streaming American Truck. Maybe I may do Car Mechanic, I don't know. I said maybe American Truck yesterday, but I don't know at this point. I really don't know. I'm not sure what to stream. But of course, that is for last week I'm talking about. Stuff that's happening real world right now, what I'm doing. So if you're watching Twitter or Facebook stuff, wondering why hasn't Landy posted anything about streaming yet? It's getting close to 7 o'clock. Is he going to be streaming? And you're watching this on Tuesday of next week, day before I fly out to Canada. This is what I was doing, guys. I was recording this. Me, this stuff kind of comes first in the live stream, especially when it's like that. And plus, I've not actually put out, hey, I'm going to be streaming, so I always feel bad when I run late. Happens too frequently, unfortunately. I get sidetracked, and time gets away from me. So that is that. So we're not going to worry about tidying this up or anything right now. We're just going to leave it at the corner of the field over here. Out of the way, close to the building. Load it up, fold that up, lower the header down. Fold that up. And we are ready to rock and roll. So at least we can just put that up, pick that up and put it on the trailer at a later date. We'll jump into this guy, go dump the grain, put it in storage for the time being. So literally just, well, that barn there actually. So it won't take us too long. Try and skip the mud as well. Probably just cut through here. And now, obviously this is going to be quite far into the video. I want to show at hands how many people realise my mistake. What was your mistake, you may be asking? Well, if you look closely, we never lowered the steering wheel. Hate when I forget to do it. Yeah, that's a tiny little spot. You got huge section here, and then tiny for that. Very interesting. Well, that is officially the harvest over. That really is. So we'll just throw this up here. Park it up and then take a run over, shut the doors. And I think we'll call that a wrap for this video here today, guys. As I've been saying throughout the yesterday and today, let me know about that as well. I'll even ask it in the stream before that, so if you guys still want to see it and are prepared for me to have to start completely over again, then we will go ahead and carry on playing it per se. I don't want to stop it completely, but maybe just to take a little break while it is released. And that was that. And one thing I noticed is we never took a screenshot yet. Gonna have to remember to do it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos this week. Like I say, bear in mind that I will be flying out to Canada this week, so the streams may not be as regular as they were after today, technically, because tomorrow I fly out, so there won't be anything. Probably from Wednesday onwards, Tuesday I'll probably do something at least. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.